Elizabeth wrote the following about hers and Nietzsche's encounter with a natural scientist during their travels in the early 1870s. A lively discussion ensued about one of the above stated topics, namely medicine and natural sciences, regarding which my brother had at the beginning remarked that he is not very adept at, since he never dealt with them much. During the discussion, gradually, my brother had demonstrated such knowledge on all those theories, and their for and against, that finally the German professor, who had a lot of humor, astoundedly exclaimed, "But, admired colleague, you claim to know little of that, and I have not yet found anyone who knows so much about it, and had reflected upon it so much." My brother explained very eagerly that he really believed that other scholars knew more about it, yet he had to admit to the humorous colleague that he had, out of courtesy, spoken so modestly of his own knowledge. End quote. This was a quote from Begegnungen mit Nietzsche. Such behavior is common in narcissists. According to Vaknin, there is something called the membership posture. I quote, the narcissist always tries to belong, yet at the very same time he maintains his stance as an outsider. The narcissist seeks to be admired for his ability to integrate and ingratiate himself without investing the efforts commensurate with such an undertaking. For instance, if the narcissist talks to a psychologist, the narcissist first states emphatically that he has never studied psychology. He then proceeds to make seemingly effortless use of obscure professional terms, thus demonstrating that he had mastered the discipline all the same, which is supposed to prove that he is exceptionally intelligent or introspective. He likes to think of himself as a Renaissance man, a jack of all trades, or a genius. End quote. This was a quote from Malignant Self-Love, Narcissism Revisited. In the conversation recounted by his sister, Nietzsche had first made a disclaimer by understating his knowledge of the topics they started discussing, which were the area of expertise of his interlocutor. This is what Vaknin calls the narcissist pseudo-modesty. Then he proceeded to demonstrate a level of knowledge much greater than that which he had in the beginning confessed to possess. The difference between the initially understated level of knowledge and that which he had through the course of the discussion displayed had made a subjective impression about his knowledge in the mind of the scientist he was talking to significantly greater than it would have been had he at the beginning given an evaluation of his knowledge of those scientific topics which was closer to reality. Through that, Nietzsche had succeeded in extracting a greater amount of narcissistic supply, meaning admiration, praise, amazement, from the natural sciences professor than he otherwise would have.